Yo, what's up, homies? Yummy. Wow, we did so many different things. Let's keep doing them. Now we're tidying up the kitchen so we can make breakfast and protein shakes. This is going to be happening right here. So we're going to start lining up what we're doing. Hash browns. Hash browns, some plant-based bologna, fried. I do a couple of just eggs, it's a plant-based egg, and to that we will add something else. We'll see. So what we got here should be easy peasy to pick up, but it wasn't. So get that over here, put it here. Press some, get to some pressing matters soon. For now, let's eat that protein shake. So that goes over there. It just smells amazing. Okay, so you put this all down here. Some bags after. That away. This did. So, okay. So I gotta grab hash browns. I have to grab hash browns from the basement. Let me just quickly put this up here. Flip it. Dip it over here. Alright, let's go. Give me a second. garbage. And recycling is a little bit more here. This is coffee grounds, or this can actually just go right into here then. Tea bags for the garden. Now, before we move this over a bit, come over to here. Let's go. Okay. I need a second bin for recycling. This one's pretty quick here. So these oranges went to the compost. They looked weird. I've always eaten my oranges. These two oranges look so off. Now I got 20 oranges for $10. You can't get oranges in there. In some case, organic oranges, so I have to take a loss on two, even though I got so many for a cheap price at Costco. I guess they were on top. All the other oranges were on top. These ones on the bottom of the box. They're big oranges too, they're not the little ones. They look flat on the top and the bottom of them. They look flat. So the one orange had red speckles, like it was bleeding red. I've never seen Costco. So I'll show you after. If you a super chat saying, show me that orange, I'll show it to you. And the other one just weird looking and soft. If you peeled it, it would end up with orange juice on it. Anyway, I got breakfast here, and I also grabbed lunch, so I don't have to cook later. So this is awesome. So, got a frying pan here. I gotta wash it in 2 seconds. Scrub daddy, scrub it. I mean, it was already clean. I washed it and rinsed it and washed it with soap. Real quick scrubby dubby. I want to have pierogies tonight, so for dinner. So I want to finish up everything I got to finish up by 6 o'clock, 5:30, 6 p.m. So I can sit down and have a nice dinner at 6:30 or 6-ish. Okay? Won't be any 5:30 dinner here now. Unfortunately, I got stuff to do today. I got stuff to do tomorrow. I got stuff to do all next week. So it's a busy week for me. I got some big projects I finished, and I want to finish up the rest. I gotta take some time off, you guys. I gotta take some time. You know, my wife is gonna be on holidays, and I know she wants to do stuff around the house on holidays. So if I can get most of that stuff done, hey, I'm there with the yard and everything else. I just have to put a couple more security cameras I just bought yesterday and today, which are not here yet. Obviously, the ones I bought today, the ones I bought yesterday will be here today or tomorrow. So, and I'm not going anywhere. So I'll get the packages right away and I'll unbox them. Not live, I'll do an unboxing video, and then after I've hooked everything up and used it, tested it, I'll finish off my video in the description by saying yay or nay if I like this product, right? So this way I don't have people complaining, it's like, well, but I never said you should be using it. So I'm going to cook in the oven, which means dang. Okay. Cleaned up the freezer down there too while I was down there actually, so the freezer's done. The other one was fine. And the other freezer, the fridge freezers, I'm sure they're good. We have 2 fridges down there. 2 freezers down there and, well, 4 freezers, but 2 big freezers. Like small mini freezers. I don't know how many cubic feet they are. They're walk-in. Not walk-in, they're just freezers, okay? Who cares? So, hi Naomi. Oh, look at you in all blue, Naomi. What a nice color on you, Naomi. Very nice. Good morning. What would you like for breakfast, Naomi? Let me know. I will make you whatever your heart desires. I am that nice of a guy. Yes, y'all. I'm just plating it up here, so bear with me a moment, eh? Please. my friends. Yummy. So, just a couple of these hash browns. Just have a little bit of, whatever it is, barbecue sauce or ketchup, just a little bit, okay? So put one there, put one here. I'm gonna slime one here. Okay? That. Next, this in the freezer. That's going to be we're just going to use 2 burgers, 1 each. That's it. We're going to start eating lighter and lighter every meal, except for smoothie day. Smoothie day is always 10 times more than most. We'll get smoothie next. Alright. Let's go downstairs. Here. Let's set this up pretty soon. That's here. Looks like he's dead. Clean the counters and put the table behind me. And then I'll clean the coffee table off. And vacuum out the and sweep and mop. And then I don't have anything else to do this weekend. No dishes, my wife will handle that. I'll wash the cutlery and the pots and pans. I do most of them. But she just has to do the cups and the plates. I hate dishes. I mean, I'll rub her back. It's for feet. But I just can't stand doing the dishes. I do them sometimes. I have to do the kitty litter after and vacuum when she wakes up. Basically, I got a bunch of other stuff to do which we never talked about. But I've already done 6 hours of work, so if I do 6 hours, I've done for the day. Which actually the day means like this year basically. I'm done. I don't have anything else to do now for a while, so I'm gonna make YouTube videos. I took a bit of a pause, and now we're just gonna make videos that make me happy, right? So if you're out there watching the show, thank you. Thank you for watching. If you're out there dropping likes and sharing the videos, thank you very much. So, garbage recycling did. Freezer's clean. I gotta clean out the fridge this week. But it's not bad. It's just stuff in the fridge that needs to get scrapped. Food is going in the oven and I'll put it in right now, but it should wait another minute or 2, but that's okay. Just slap it in right now. No big deal. And in she goes. Let's see what the temperature is. What time? We're gonna put 20 minutes. I guess I can wipe the counters here. I brought out some extra pans, and bamboo wooden spatulas and things like that. I brought some up. I'm going to do this to the side. I'm going to actually get doing that pretty much right now. I've got 20 minutes, so I'll finish off that. That's done again for the year. So let's just do that. Can rest easy now, you know. I worked and took care of myself, and now I'm good for a while. So you guys got to start doing stuff for yourself. Eh? You can't be asking for handouts. It's okay once in a while, but asking for handouts makes you a beggar, eh? And beggars can't be choosers, and lots of people that beg like to be like, oh, you this and that. I'm like, psh, I do, but how much of a mooch can a person be? Sometimes I wonder. And when you give people stuff and they never give you nothing back, I mean, obviously they're not your friends, right? That's just the way she goes, in my eyes. Alright, need to get for pierogies later. I'm gonna wash the sink. Wash these pots and pans and these cups. Oh yeah, this is my protein cup. Let's do this right now. Let's see, 17 minutes left on the food. I'm hungry. So, put this one here. And here, this is something. Okay. Making moves here, making moves. We put this stuff over there. Got some electrolytes and tea there. We got a clean pot here, clean pot there. This needs to be rinsed. This is for after. Everything. That needs to be rinsed. There. These today. Okay, so just wash these. These are all clean, sanitized. The best recognize. So I washed and sanitized all my scissors. 14, 15 pairs. Boy, I had some good laughs. I can't believe how many pairs of scissors I have.
And I'm always looking for another couple pairs of scissors because there'll come a time when I have that much trimming to do, and there'll come a time when the scissors get gunked up, right? So let's say I have 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 people trimming. If I have 40 pairs of scissors,
Every 20 minutes, every half hour, every 45 minutes, every hour, I can get the people to switch out their scissors once or twice, you know? And during that time, each time, I can dunk them and clean them and sanitize them and get them back in their hands within the next half hour, 45 minutes, hour. I'm trimming too. I have a lot of stuff I do. It's not like, that's what I love, eh? Some people are like, yeah, you do this and then I'll see you tomorrow. Me, I'm like, I'm watching everything you're doing. If it's wrong, I'm firing you, right? Because I don't need you here, right? I'm that guy. And it's not because I want to be mean, it's because I know how bad people are at doing things, right? Slackers are everywhere in this world. Look around, people stand still while you work. container just reeks. So we got that cleaned out. This is going in the garbage. And this is done. Okay. Counters are cool. I feel a little bit accomplished already. I mean, I've done so much stuff, but I'm just tired. I wish I could catch up on my rest, you know? I don't want to sleep. I don't want to sleep. I want to stay moving, you know? I want to drop some pounds, increase my metabolism, increase my muscle mass, so I don't have to work out as much. You know, as often, if I increase my muscle mass, I can eat whatever I want without worrying as much, you know? You know what I mean? Basically did everything I needed to do except for vacuum. So see what the so pretty good. Good day. Vacuuming is fun. I like that. I'll vacuum the stairs in 5 or 10 minutes, and then I'll vacuum. Later on I'll vacuum. It takes me about 5 or 10 minutes to vacuum the stairs really good. Turn it on high and just get them rolled in with the short nozzle. And then the dining room and the landing here and the kitchen are all tile. And the all stuff for learning is super easy. Yeah, it's super easy. When you come in here, the wood floors are super easy. So all the way down the bathroom, it's tile and the floors. It's super easy to clean this house. There's only one rug, and it's actually I'm about to tear it up. So the rug is getting taken out. It's not even, oh, actually, no. There's 2 rugs. There's a rug downstairs too in the bedroom. Brand new rug put in. A year and a half ago, 2 years ago. Yes. So, when I think about what's next to do, I think we should probably get. Well, I do have more stuff to do over here. But I can do that tonight. Like while after I've eaten, I could take a nap, or I can come back and do a couple more shows like this. We can talk about prepping and things like that. But I want to do that on the shows in the living room, which we haven't done for almost a year now, I feel. And then we're going to start doing gaming shows right away as well, like different style gaming shows than I've ever really done before. Alright. So, now we can have a glass of protein shake. Protein water, whatever you want to call it. I'll get that in me. I've had my vitamins, a couple cups of tea. I'll eat that bowl of berries with my burger and my hash brown patties. I'm having an Impossible burger, baked in the oven. I was gonna make a side of gravy. I'm gonna make a side gravy.
No.
Trying to cut back, and I'll have gravy later, I want to have something. Maybe I'll probably make like a garlic mashed potatoes, and I'll have a nice salad, and that's kind of it probably. Garlic mashed potatoes and and produce. Fried pierogies are so good, golden, crispy fried pierogies. Okay. Need something to stir my protein powder. Couteau. Cheers, yo. Really nice protein shake. Down the hatch is about X amount of protein. I'm not saying anymore what I think. I've done the research and it works, Sometimes people do the research and it's watching somebody else's video of the research, and that's a little bit. But you still have to research it on your own now. And check and fact check what they've stated is a fact. You know what I'm saying? But don't get me started. This is how the world is so messed up. Nobody fact checked anybody. And I was like, are you sure this guy's legit? And I'm like, he don't even look like a doctor. As soon as we find out he flip-flop 3 times, I'm like, see, I told you, Coopers. I knew something was up with Google. That looks like a vampire, man. Some of these people that go on the news, they're literally bloodsuckers. Like, you can see it in their eyes, man. All right, so we've done this. Now, my wife's gonna be so, my wife's gonna think I got abducted. Holy crap, if I take the garbage and recycling out before she gets up, because I clean the counters in the oven, and, is it 11 o'clock? It's 11:11. Make a wish, everybody. Right now, make a wish. Oh, man, did I ever do a lot of stuff. Yesterday at this time, it was a shit show. Not in a bad way, it was in a bad way, okay? I was bummed up in every way, and it took me like 12 hours. From 6 hours yesterday, went to bed, woke up, crack at absolute midnight, basically, at 1 in the morning. Somewhere in there, my wife was up, so I had gotten up because she was still up, type of thing. And then she went to bed, and I stayed up till I started doing my shows this morning. I've been up for 10 hours, 11 hours. So I'm gonna go sleep right away after I eat this big meal and catch up on rest. And I'm gonna wake up, clean off the rest of the whatever else I didn't finish there, take everything else out to the compost. Right away I gotta do the compost and the garbage and recycling before I sleep. But and then I'll go in the living room, I'll clean up the living room, and I'll vacuum, and I'll wash the windows, and I'll wipe down the door handles and the light switches, and I'll wipe down the fridge and all the stainless steel and all the garbage cans, and then I wipe down the coffee makers, I wipe down the toaster, I wipe down the waffle maker. I wiped down a bunch of stuff yesterday. I wiped down all the cupboards, except for apparently this spot right here, which is kind of funny. But Anyway, I was tired. I probably should have used this light to shine it on the cabinet, but I didn't until just now. But man, I did a good job. They were gleaming except for this one spot. There's a little spot there. The rest are amazing. I was tired. There's 26 cabinet doors to do in the kitchen, so screw you. I missed a quarter of a cabinet door. No big deal. But yeah, I want to get ready to sell this place. I dusted everywhere. I got to paint. A couple spots left to paint. Painting a bedroom, and then there's been some marks made, little scratches here, and you can't walk around this house without scratching something. So I'm gonna start yelling if anyone else scratches anything. They gotta buy the paint and they have to patch it and paint it, or if you can't, you have to pay to have it done. I'm sick of having the walls dusted. Absolutely sick of it. So, my house, my rules. Remember that. Smells so good in the house too, super fresh. We don't use any deodorizers or nothing like that. We do put a little peppermint through the house, through nebulizers and things like that, so it diffuses any bad odors. Try to leave the windows open when the traffic isn't bad, and when there is no traffic and the traffic's light for hours and hours, then we open the windows. We don't do it before, so there's no dust and no grist coming through. We don't leave any screens open overnight anymore. We used to in the past years, but now we don't. Many reasons. It's a security issue, number one. But if I'm up all night or if I'm outside, it doesn't matter. But if I'm sleeping, everything's locked down tight. And lots of security, lots of new bells and whistles. And we're looking to catch a predator. So if you're out there, I want to tie you up and get you caught, put you in jail. If you're a peeping Tom or somebody likes to invade other people's property, I'm gonna get you. Take you down and wait for the police to come, But don't worry, I'm gonna do a live stream sitting on you, blowing farts on you. And I want the whole world to hear you saying, sorry, I will never do it again. And show your face and embarrass you. You have no idea what's coming. This way, when you feel shame, you don't reoffend, right? I'm sick of people who reoffend, right? Everyone's like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go pray at church and never do it again. Well, touched another 4 kids last week. So think about it, like all these people who go pray and then reoffend, is that not fall in like sadistic serial vibes? You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people that are, they've hurt their kids or hurt their children or nieces or nephews or neighbors, and all these people swear they're churchgoers. But when you hear them talk at houses, they're so dirty and disgusting, But when they're on Sunday, they're great actors. Just beautiful actors, But that's not somebody I want to surround myself with. Those aren't people. Just because they're your family, you do not hang out with people who are pets. Does that make sense to you? part of healing is not having to be around people who wronged you, right? You shouldn't want to be around somebody that you hurt. You know, that's like a trolling behavior, how you're like, you want to see how they react when you're around them. When they're around you, you're disgusting. How could you not just outright say, yeah, I did some horrible things to you. I'm so sorry. It would help the forgiving process. It would help the healing process of the victim. But people don't think like that, right? Everyone's a coward and doesn't admit what they've done, in front of other people. All they do is tell you how you're not doing this right? I'm talking about old people. Old people are just dirty, man. Creepy people out there. And the kids gotta hold in all their dark secrets for them, Fucked up, man. These are adults that should be in jail for what they did. But they use like Epstein-style behavior, grooming and flaunt money in their direction, get them take them out to movies. Like, it's creepy what's out there. You guys gotta watch who you trust your children with. Everyone is creepy. There's some people who are way less creepy than others. The 80s were a really rough time for kids. I grew up in 1980, so you guys don't even understand what I understand. How adults try and make you feel like you did something wrong, it's weird. I grew up with so many people that were abused. Like women who are now wives, and they have kids, and you should see the way they protect their kids, You can tell they've been abused because they look that extra. They look in closer every time than other parents because they know how they were treated and how the game is played, right? It's very sad how boys and girls are preyed on by grown men and women. Very sad. It's heartbreaking. And you know whose fault it is? It's not just the fault of the heads. It's the fault of the ones who know about them and do nothing. It's up to good people to put the bad ones in jail. Period. It's up to good men and women to stand up for children. But they didn't in the 80s. They covered up for their family members. Got in on the action. Creepy as sin. Creepy as sin. I can honestly say that this world is better than the people who were parents in the 80s are nothing. They're nowhere near as good as parents nowadays. Because not all parents, of course, not all parents. If their parents are addicted to anything, whether it's video games, gambling, we probably grew up with a shitty life, even still. But there are those people out there who have kids right now who were abused, who didn't repeat the cycle. And that means we, the society of today that raises kids and doesn't repeat the cycle. I come from an abusive family. I've never abused a child, nor would I. That makes me far higher in IQ than the majority of people with kids who are older than me. It's called knowing right from wrong. You know, parents, they masquerade like, oh, I did this and I did that. And when you hear the real story of how stuff went down, and you look around and see what they have, right? How little they have. And where they've been and how little they've traveled and how little they have right now, this very moment, how little they've always had. You're not a big shot anymore. Okay, food should be ready in about 5 minutes. It's at the timer. I flipped the patties and the burgers. And now I'm gonna get out the sauce. Sauce. Bouse. Should we use a little lettuce? Should I make burgers? Lettuce, tomato, relish. No, I want to skip the meat. I want to skip the meat. I want to skip the bread. I have burger buns and hamburger buns downstairs as well too, but I don't want to use that. I'm going to use this. And give me a second. I'm going to use this. Alright, yeah. Which one should I use? There's 2 types. I'm going to go with the honey wood smoker. I have barbecue sauce on the rocks. We're going to use these 2. These 2 sauces. Favorites. Oh, it's going to be epic, my friends. Let me just no, I'm not going to show you till it's plated. I'll plate it up and then I'll show you what we're working with here. These are the Impossible Burgers. Oh yeah. If you haven't tried an Impossible Burger, you're a goof. These things are tasty. They're deadly. Some people out there are so bad. You know, you sit there and you eat cow burgers. Do you know cows have avian or bird flu now? Cows. So it's jumped into a different species. Finally, everybody's got to be vegan because, well, if not, well, you get it, right? I'm not going to finish the sentence. There's too many meat eaters out there. We could use a few less meat eaters in this world, so just leave it there for you. Figure out on your own, or if you're a meat eater, you're screwed. You're screwed. Can't eat chicken, you can't eat beef. Oh, you meat eaters are in trouble. You can't eat birds anymore. I don't know why I said chicken. You can't eat turkey, you can't eat birds, you can't eat fowl. You don't want to eat ducks, geese. No more duck liver pate for you goobies out there in England. Oh, you're all over here eating it in Winnipeg too, you goobers. But trust me, I ate it as a kid. I have hunters in my family. Complete losers are in my family too. Oh, trust me, I don't talk to them. I called them losers when I was 20 years old or something, and I said, don't ever come around me or there'll be harsh consequences for every one of you, all at once. 2000. The year was 2000 when I said that. How much of a boss are you? That's to my dad's side, not my other side. My mom's side is cool. My dad's side are fucking losers. My dad's side's whole family's been to jail. Whole family. My grandma on my dad's side's been to jail. Every single one's been to jail. It's freaky, man. That's why I'm such a good person, because I don't want to end up, I never want to replicate the behavior that they exuded. You understand? I'll see you next time. Remember, you cannot beat me. Don't you forget it. I'll see you when? Ladies, love some bunny.